got a new car. Hi. So as you can see behind me, I am no longer in my Ford Fusion, at least for right now, because it is in the shop getting repaired. It's a little bit of a story and I can't go into full detail, but for the time being, I'm going to be in this Jeep Compass. It's a little bit exciting. I haven't been in a different car or drove anything different besides my Ford Fusion in quite a while. Since the last time I was in an accident, actually. That sucked too. But this rental is actually a little crossover SUV, so it actually feels like I have a lot more space because, well, I don't know. Jeep Compass is kind of something similar to about a Toyota RAV4. So if you were pretty familiar with that vehicle, then this is about the same thing, just Jeep, and it's a 4x4. So just real quick, I'm going to show you the inside of this vehicle. All right, checking out the inside right here in the driver's seat. This thing is pretty clean. If you notice on the dashboard, I 100% have already joined the Jeep trend of putting ducks up on the dash. Everybody say hello to Dala, and on the left is Blue. Blue has been with me for at least a year now. Dala I've had since 2022. They're just my ducks, dude. They just come along with me everywhere I go now. So again, front seat, back seat. I already have a little bit of my luggage back here and stuff. I basically just transferred anything over that I absolutely needed from my car to the Compass. And I was a little bit of a rush this morning, so I kind of just threw things in here without completely organizing them yet, which I will do here shortly. Pretty much all I need to do is just take the seats, fold them down. That way I know I have the most room possible. And that way I know I'm fully comfortable. But yeah, guys, this is my temporary rental. A Jeep Compass. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually kind of like the thing. So I had always thought about getting a Toyota RAV4 just because I knew that a little bit of extra space might actually come in handy. The Ford Fusion's nice. I'm used to it. I'm adjusted. But I know good and well that having that little bit of extra room would be nice, especially for a guy like me. I'm 5'10", I'm 170 pounds. Oh, it is a little bit, it's a little bit on the more difficult side. I've seen people that live in their cars already on YouTube, and that's initially what my motivation was in order to just go ahead and start doing it, just because I knew it was possible. And I'm 100% obviously committed to doing it for at least the next year. But I already am mentally planning on upgrading out of that vehicle. I love my Fusion to death, but I know that the way, I'm running it, I'm gonna have to go ahead and switch that out at least within a year or two. And I don't want to be cramped up for the rest of my life, or at least while I'm out on the road. I still don't want to jump into anything too big. An actual van would be nice. It's just that that would make door dashing a little bit more on the difficult side, and I don't know how I feel about that just yet. I want to take baby steps in this journey, so I'm actually either just thinking of something along this right here where I could still, you know, use like the top rack and be able to take any kind of travel gear, because this is actually 4x4 as well, if I already didn't mention that. So I'm tempted to see where I can take this route here in Columbus, Ohio, just to, I don't know, be a little bit adventurous for a day. There's also like the smaller Ford Transit Connects, or like smaller Dodge vans. Basically, they are just work vans. They are just the size of this thing, just without the backseat and all, and definitely a lot more spacious. Life has definitely been interesting. In some ways, I don't really feel like a nomad, honestly, just yet, because a lot of my days are just really grinding out and working, because I'm trying to make these daily goals happen, and sticking to them isn't always easy. Again, hindsight, and I've said this in the videos, these goals and everything that I've set in place for myself to accomplish every day, you know, between making $200 a day, being sober, sticking to the diet, realistically, they're not that difficult. It is just the consistency part, and having to do that every single day. Coming from somebody like me who has never really done that before and has always just been on and off, I don't know, it's weird to explain. The little adjustments to better your life don't seem as little whenever you actually start applying them and, you know, making those changes. It could very much just be me. It is still very early on in this, but I guess progress is being made. Still a little bit too early to tell. I honestly keep forgetting to actually weigh myself whenever it comes to the fitness side of things. So the only way I know if I'm actually doing any better is just from how I've been feeling every day. So yeah, I still just hit the gym. Haven't seen like the biggest amount of changes yet in body weight, but I know that that definitely takes a little bit of time. I haven't done anything or been out since July 4th, so the sobriety part, we're on a plus side. Life is just lifing, man. Life is just lifing. I'm just taking it day by day, step by step, baby steps, just closer and closer to buying my freedom and being happy. Being happy in the way that I want to be. It all starts with myself. I have to keep telling myself that every single day, that it's all in my hands, and yeah, I'm the only person that can hold myself accountable now at this point. No more excuses, can't put it on anybody else. It is 100% on me. Just how I intended it. And now I'm just living it. I just can't wait for this time next year to see some really amazing results. So I appreciate you guys for watching. This is day 26 of me transforming my life. Peace out for now.